It's June. There are no microchips. Yeah. Giving all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakadash Barakata Yahweh. Barakata Yahweh Shai Daban to the apostle, elder bishops, great millstone. My salutations to the brothers teaching word for the hopeful elect, soon to be the elect, most high will to the hopeful extend elect, shalom, blessings. Men, women, and children, we almost out of here, man. Couple more years, maybe. May have max 5 years. I don't know, but it's sooner than later. Talking about the end of the world, but interesting facts. It's not going to be a long video. June is Pride Month. I looked up some interesting facts that those people tied into the microchip. But it says, I'll just read this concerning pets. It says Smith County pets can get free microchips in June. That was last year. June is National Microchip Month for dogs, pets, vet life, animals, veterinarians, I butchered that. Vet meds. Microchip your kids. Monday, June 22nd, 2015. Nvidia Spark Chip challenges Apple's. Now, so we already know what it is. It's MOTB. But it's an interesting fact right here, man. And I'm not gonna pull scriptures because we broken this down a million times, starting with the apostle, elder bishops on down. It says the LGBT community's relationship with microchips spans with groundbreaking tech innovation. Yeah, I wish I could speak better, man, but you try to get the words out. They don't come out right and all that. It says a fight for inclusive workspaces in a response to viral internet misinformation. Lynn Conway, the transgender microchip pioneer, the most significant connection between the LGBT community and microchip is through community scientist Lynn Conway. In the 1970s, Conway revolutionized microchip design at Xerox PARC by co-creating very large-scale integration. The breakthrough made microchips scalable and paved the way for modern computers and smartphones. Because she was fired, they call the thing a she, was fired by IBM in 1968 after coming out as a transgender woman. There's no such thing. She made these foundational tech contributions while working in stealth. She later became a prominent advocate for transgender rights. Here's another thing. Semiconductor industry and workplace inclusion. Today, the LGBT community has a major presence in the tech sector, leading initiatives to ensure safe, inclusive workspaces. Coalitions like Semiconductor Pride are networks of microchip and tech companies dedicated to advancing LGBTQ and awareness, because they got all these, they trying to take over a whole alphabet. They trying to put NAMBLA in there too, which is short for basically boy lovers. It says awareness, education, and a belonging. Similarly, so that's America. Education, belonging, personal space, workplace, business. It says similarly, companies in the chip space, such as Micron, actively built partnerships with LGBT-owned business and champion diversity. The microchip conspiracy rebuttal. Here you go. During the COVID-19 pandemic, a prominent conspiracy theory falsely claimed that the global health authorities were using vaccines to inject microchips into people to track them Because of the absurdity and harm of these fabricated myths, LGBT rights and health advocates, alongside medical and tech experts, spoke out to scientifically debunk these claims, depending public health and scientific truth. But they out there. It's a known fact. Why is even microchips a thing? Regardless if it has to do with the VC, whatever, the jab, it's still out there. It's still a thing, and it's still inhumane. Digital equity and tech access. It says beyond the physical creation of chips, the alphabet people, the alphabet community relies heavily on the resulting consumer technology, smartphones, computers, and internet infrastructure to build community access, healthcare resources, and find safe spaces. This is spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah, particularly for youth and those in isolated areas. They're not even trying to fix the problem with the youth. I mean, once you grow older and you become adult, and what they have going on is different. But at least try to save the youth, man. It says organizations such as LGBT Tech run programs like Power On, which distributes essential technology to disadvantaged and homeless LGBTQ and individuals to bridge the digital divide. A lot of them going to be put in prominent places. A lot of women and a lot of these people, and they kind of, it's like they're taking over the world. I mean, America's own mayors and governors and presidents are like this, so they don't have no law against that. And, this, our people will understand this as this spiritual Sodom in Egypt. It's going to be shown more. It's going to be presented more, publicized more. And along with these advertisements, whether it be of commercials, whether it be of publication of, our people in these organizations doing paperwork, computer work, digital, like I said, digital advancement, technology, whatever. They're gonna be ones on top of, they're gonna be your managers. They're gonna be your. A lot of these jobs are gonna get technical. They're gonna be they're gonna be running the businesses. These kind of people. And I'm not, saying this as, this is like a community, because it says a community, but this is the whole world of America. I mean, America's like this, man. The top leaders, like I said, the governors and the mayors and the presidents, and they all with this stuff, man. So it's not like America say, well, we're going to have to try to find a place for these people to keep them safe. Y'all like the same way. This the whole America. It's Hollywood, you know. So yeah, and of course, they still have they still have they still have parades and protests and all that. And every time that comes, it's gonna be, they're gonna do it. It's gonna be a refresh with them dealing in these terms, and I don't know how they will present it when they tie it into this. I mean, they're already doing it right here. It's already tied in, but they're gonna, it's gonna be overall like a worldwide thing to where, all these people from different places that they, allow and what do you call it? Speaking on behalf of, or or they they're gonna it's gonna all tie in together. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just gonna be us against the world, man. Like I said, the atheists and the so-called Christian and the Mormon and Muslim and the, the anybody else, you know, even the street people, drug dealers and pimps and gangsters and the hoes, they're all gonna be on the same team, man. Cause could you imagine, they set some kind of orchestration up with this MOTB for homeless. That's why they're making homeless illegal. Because pretty soon they're gonna be like, well, this is tied into those that have a disadvantage and those are homeless. We're gonna tie it into these kind of communities where you're gonna need that. And the same thing with you know uh, maybe if you do want to hustle, it's gonna be a different kind of hustle. It's gonna be they're gonna be long as we could watch you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because drug selling is not gonna stop. I mean, that's hooked up to the MD department. They go hand in hand. So the witches and the warlock, they're not gonna stop doing what they do. So all those things are gonna continue to be rolling. So of course they're gonna all it's gonna be all tied into this thing, man. And just like you say, well, somebody would have said, what did and I close out because I'm talking to, but what does LGBT got to do with the microchip? But and then you would think like, they don't have nothing, but here it is. So just like you think that other things won't have to do with the MOTB, it will. There will be, you know. So just a quick something I thought about came to mind, and I pulled it up and found this information. Um, and they got Chip a Pet already, and Nexus Humans. They always do the animals first. Like one more thing, before they make projects for Jakes to live in, to create projects for Jakes and slums for Jake, they tested it on rats first. So, you know, and guinea pigs and all that, and then such thing as a human guinea pig. So they always do it on the animals first, and then next thing you know, it's humans, people. But anyway, hope it is edifying, and you could read the scriptures. We always go into those same scriptures, man. The MOTB, the Charagma, Revelation is here. It's June. Shalom.